There's a photograph of George Bush and Tony Blair staring ecstatically into each other's eyes, caught up in a heady, if not deadly, infatuation, doubtless blinded by the usual lovers' lies. Are they whispering sweet nothings to each other? You must come and stay at Chequers. And you must come to Camp David. Like two besotted home wreckers. So good to find that you're on the same wavelength. So glad we both agree about Saddam. Yes, I mean, George, you can tell, can't you, from how he looks, that he's really and truly a jolly bad man. Well, we thought he was okay for a spell, Tony, but not for long. No, not your kind of guy, George. No, absolutely not. You know, between you and me, he's got more oil than the Saudis. So if we go ahead, Tony, we get our hands on the lot. How are your twin daughters, George? Jenna and Barbara? Fine, fine. How are your sons, Tony? Oh, we're hoping to send you into Yale or to Harvard. No problem. Just leave it with me. You know, you're quite a guy, Tony. 2 million out in the streets and the House of Commons in uproar, and I'll never forget how you brushed it off. A little local difficulty. That's how we came together, didn't we? We climaxed in war. Their turbocharged bombers went in, then the bodies came out, and during their courtship they both prayed to the Almighty to help them bond, just like the Colgate toothpaste which both used, as they revealed at a joint press conference, giggling flightily.
Maybe in religion or sport or music.
Well, we both use Colgate toothpaste. They're gonna wonder how you know that, George.
President,
Were they destined to meet? Was it written in the stars? Had they perhaps met in another lifetime? What a romance! What a meeting of minds! You can tell from their picture they're both on cloud 9.
See you at the gym.
But, like all good things, it had to come to an end. Their memorably world-shattering passion. For their wedding breakfast, they'd break 1,000,000 eggs. Their honeymoon had suicide bombs and assassins. The loving couple are now living separate lives. George is in Texas, painting dogs, and wistful portraits of his friend Tony, now looking as mad as the proverbial box of frogs. But they still have something in common, something left over from happier times. Though their travel arrangements are sorely limited, they share being wanted for war crimes. And they've both come together to prevent their letters from being exposed to public view. They still have enough clout in government circles to suppress "I love you" and "I love you too." George now likes to slash at weeds on his Texas ranch, and Tony likes to make money. The legendary Anglo-American lovers who make no secret of having had mass murder as their hobby. Tony says he'd do it all again, and there's their photograph, steaming with sexual attraction. "Let's go to war," says one. "Let's go to bed," says the other. Caught in flagrante, on the eve of destruction.